Going live. It's trying again here. Sorry about that. Okay, now and on YouTube. I'm ready to get this party started. 36 minutes, the countdown to the regular season and the opener at in Philadelphia for the Philadelphia Eagles and the Falcons. The games start on Sunday. The Jets game is on Monday. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get two things. We're going to predict this evening's game here, and then we're going to predict every single other game, 255 other games. But we're not going to go. Don't get scared. We're not going to go game by game. We're going to go team by team. And we're going to predict the champion. So hold on to your pants. It's about to be a fun 15 minutes. This is the JFT Network on YouTube and on Facebook. His live prediction of what is going to happen. Yes, I just said it in third person. That's what I am, boy. Get in my level. Now I'm playing. But anyway, welcome once again, and let's get started. First game, the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Falcons. The Falcons will be starting quarterback Matt Ryan and their duo that made it to the playoffs last season, trying to do what they did 2 years back, and this time win it. Hopefully, for them at the end of the season. So, with that being said, the Philadelphia Eagles will start quarterback Nick Foles in the opener. I think this game is going to be a breeze for the Falcons. I don't see the Falcons having much of an issue here. I just don't. When you look at the stats and you think about the things, you see that a quarterback who is not a starting quarterback in the NFL, do not get me wrong, good job, you won a Super Bowl, but now what? It's on the deal. Once again, before I go any farther, I like Nick Foles. I like him as a backup. He's a hot backup. He can win you some games as a backup. Heck, he can win you a couple playoff games. But last year's fluke of a thing was only that, a fluke. So, my thought being, you did great. You won the Super Bowl. Congratulations. But you've got to prove on it this year. You've got to win another one if you're the Eagles. Like, how many teams have won one Super Bowl? The Ravens won a Super Bowl just 4 years ago. No, excuse me, 6 years ago. It really isn't that hard. I'm not saying it's not. It's not saying it's an easy thing, but one Super Bowl is easy. Two is a whole other story. That being said, that's all I have for that. I think the Eagles were going to lose this game. The Falcons will go 1-0 start the season, and we'll get to the rest of the predictions tomorrow night. After my days of school there, and then we'll get to that. But right now, the topic is the rest of the 256 games. We're not going to go game by game. We're going to go team by team. So the first team, we're going to start in the AFC East with the New York, with the Patriots division or the Jets division, whichever you want to call it. The Buffalo Bills will go 4-12 this season. I don't see a rookie Josh Allen replacing a quarterback who should have started and do very well. I just don't see it happening. They go 4-12 and miss the playoffs. They'll take the fourth spot in that division. The Miami Dolphins will go 7-9 with a rough set of games here with a comeback kind of season. Try to get on board for the next season in the Miami Dolphins with Ryan Tannehill. I think they win 7 games. They go 7-9. The second place in the division, the 8-8 New York Jets. We'll talk about them a little bit later on, but that's all I have for them. And then the winner division, and they'll go to the playoffs, are the New England Patriots. They'll go 12-4. So that is what I have for that division. Next, the Pittsburgh Steelers division, or the AFC North, I believe. The fourth team, seed team in that division will be the Cincinnati Bengals at 3-13. I don't see a very good season for them. It just doesn't look good for the Cincinnati Bengals in that division, which is going to be a lot better this year than it was last year. Sort of mediocre yet, but same old. The third seed will be the 7-9 Cleveland Browns. Um, it is going to be an upgrade. I think Tyrod Taylor has the ability. There's a team there to win 7 games. Whether that will happen, I do not know. I think that makes sense. They're not going to be a great team, but they're going to end up winning some games. 7 is my number. The Baltimore Ravens are going to go 8-8. And they're going to try. They'll be in contention in the AFC for wild card this year. And the winner of the division, the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they'll go on in that division, in that playoffs, and we'll talk about them a little bit later. The next division, the the Houston Texans division, that is the AFC South, I believe. Yes, the Tennessee Titans will go 3-13 in that division. It doesn't look good for them. There's the low talent in Tennessee. I mean, you got the playoffs last year, but I don't think it's gonna repeat. Hopefully, but we'll see what happens. I'm open to suggest. I'm open for a new set, if you know what I'm saying. With that, but they're gonna go 3-13. The Indianapolis Colts are gonna go 6-10. For the third seed, the second seed in the division is gonna be the 10-6. Jacksonville Jaguars. And they're going to be good. I don't think Blake Bortles is going to get them very far in the playoffs, but they'll be in the playoffs. Who knows? But next, in the first overall, the Houston Texans are going to go 14-2, the best record in the division. And I think they have the talent too. Deshaun Watson's there. They've got Hopkins. They've got a reasonable running game. They've got a good defense. I mean, J.J. Watt's healthy again. It's J.J. time, and I think they can make a deep run to the playoffs potentially. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. Next, the Denver Broncos division, or the AFC West, I believe, is the division. The AFC West, that is. Let's get started. A lot of mediocre to average teams in this division this year. The fourth seed will be the 5-11 Oakland Raiders. The Raiders just don't look good. You lose Khalil Mack at the end of the season here. I mean, right before the beginning of the season, it doesn't look good for your franchise. But we'll see what happens. I'm open to changing my mind and being open to new things, but I don't see it happening. Next, the third seed, or the same fourth seed, whichever is it can be switched back and forth. The 5-11 Broncos. The Broncos are going to they still haven't really fixed that quarterback position. I think they signed Case Keenum, but it doesn't look good. Case is really just a great backup, in my opinion. Next, the second seed, the 8-8 Chargers. The Chargers are going to be a reasonable team this year. They're going to try to get a playoff spot, but I don't think they're going to end up getting it. But we'll see what happens. I'm open to being wrong there too. The next one, the first seed in the division, the Chiefs, they're going to win 9 games. Like I said, so this division as an overall, it's going to win not even be 500 for this season. There's only one team over 500. And 3 sub or middle under. You know what I'm saying? So that's it for the AFC. The 6 seeds in the AFC will be the 1 seed Houston Texans with 14 wins. The 2 seed Patriots will be the 2 seed. The Steelers will be the 3 seed. Chiefs will be the 4 seed. The Jaguars will be the 5 seed. That is, the Jaguars have a better record, but they will not win their division. And a shocker here, and you guys aren't going to like it because I'm a Jets fan, but the Jets are going to make it to the playoffs. We'll get a little bit farther into that. In 8-8 season. In 8-8 season, you slip by in this world. I'm not saying they're going to make the playoffs. I think in this, I think the Jets have a chance to make a wild card playoff run with a good Sam Darnold. We'll see what happens. I'm not gonna say it's not in stone yet per se. You know what I mean? Next, the NFC, the NFC. What is this? The NFC East, I believe. The NFC East with the Philadelphia Eagles. Correct me if I'm wrong. Go ahead in the comment section. The number 1 team, the number 4 seed in that division will be the 4-12 Washington Redskins. They're going to have a little bit of a Kirk Cousins hangover. I don't see them playing very well this year with a not very talented offense, quite frankly. But that's just my opinion. Next, the 6-10, the third seed, the 6-10 Giants. I don't see it happening for them this year. The Giants just signed Odell, but I don't think they're going to get very far with their schedule. It's pretty hard to get far with a schedule that looks like that one. Next, the 10-6, 10-6. Excuse me, 10-6. Yeah, 10-6 Cowboys. They're gonna get a same amount of wins as the Eagles, but the Eagles will beat them once or twice in that conference, and they'll win in interdivisional games. So the Philadelphia Eagles will come out of the NFC East. Excuse me. Next division, the NFC North. The Bears. The Detroit Lions will be the 4th seed in that division with a 3-13 record. It doesn't look good for I think they're going to get a loss here in Week 1 via my Jets, and it's going to get downhill pretty far for them during the season. Next, the Bears will get a reasonable 7-9 record, a better from last year, but not great record. And they'll be the 3 seed in that division. The 2 seed is the Minnesota Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings are going to be good, but not great. And then the star of the NFC, in my opinion, the Green Bay Packers. Packers are going to have to throw something together here to win and go deep in this playoffs and have a chance. But the next game, the Green Bay the Packers will win their division with a 14-2 record by a smooth 6 games. Next, the Atlanta Falcons will the 4 seed in the NFC North, NFC South. Excuse me. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be the 4 seed with a 5-11 record. The 3 seed will be a measly. The Saints will be the 3rd seed. Excuse me. For that conference. The 2 seed is the Atlanta Falcons. The 1 seed is the Carolina Panthers with 12-4 record. The Atlanta Falcons will also be 11-5. The last division and the Spark division, as I like to call them, the NFC West. The 4th seed is the Arizona Cardinals. Excuse me. With a 4-12 record. Then the the Seattle Seahawks with a 7-9 record. The Rams with a the Rams with a 10-6 record, and the 49ers with a great 13-3 record. This team is going to be good. I'm not going to say playoffs. I'm not going to say championship, but they're going to be looking at it most of the season, in my opinion. So here we go. The top 6 seeds in the NFC, and the countdown to the playoffs here when we get talking to playoffs a little bit later here. The number 1 seed in the NFC will be the Green Bay Packers. Number 2 seed, the 49ers. Number 3 seed, the Carolina Panthers. Number 4 seed, the Philadelphia Eagles. Number 5 seed, the Saints. The number 6 seed, the Atlanta Falcons. The Panthers will. All three of the NFC South out of 4 are going to make the playoffs this year, in my opinion. So that is what I have here, the top 6. So let's get into the playoffs. So you see that the way this playoffs works, the 3 plays the 6 seed, the 4 seed plays the 5 seed. So in that order, the Packers, and then the top 2 seeds will play each other, or not play until the following week. Versus the 1 seed will play the worst remaining seed. The 2 seed will play the best remaining seed. Do you understand? Good to know. So the 3 seed will play the 6 seed in that seed. Falcons versus the Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers are going to get that W, and then go on to play the 49ers because the Saints will beat the Philadelphia Eagles in the opening round of the playoffs. The Saints look better than the Eagles this year in my thing in my draft in my picking board. Once again, it's not always accurate, but it's my prediction. So hate me if you want to. I'm all for the hate. I'm just playing with you. But anyway, then on that in the next round, the divisional round of the playoffs, the Saints beat the Green Bay Packers, and the Packers will win that game and then play the 49ers because the 49ers beat the Carolina Panthers, and the Packers beat the Green Bay Packers, the Packers beat the 49ers in the NFC Championship game, and they will go on and win it. That is, the Packers will go on and beat the the 49ers in the NFC Championship game. They'll be NFC champions once again. And then on the other side, so you have the NFC. Green Bay is going to play versus the Super Bowl in that side. And then on the other side, the top 6 seeds once again are the Houston Texans, Green Bay Packers. The Houston Texans, Patriots, are the 2 seed. The Pittsburgh Steelers are the 3 seed. Kansas City is the 4 seed. Jacksonville Jaguars are the 5 seed, and New York Jets are the 6 seed. So this is how it works. Once again, 3 plays a 6, and 4 and 5 plays each other. So let's get started. The Pittsburgh Steelers will play the New York Jets. The New York Jets will make it to the playoffs, but get eliminated by the Steelers, and probably a 20-point blowout, or not blowout, but fair beating. And the Pittsburgh Steelers will win that game and go on to the next round and play the Patriots because the Chiefs will beat the Jaguars in the first round and go on to play the Houston Texans, where the Steelers and the Houston Texans will go on to the AFC Championship game, and the Pittsburgh Steelers will lose that game in a shocker, and the Houston Texans will go on and play in the Super Bowl, which in the Super Bowl for the 2018 season, this sounds ridiculous, and I know it is, I have the Green Bay Packers to win it all. I think the older you get, the more you notice, the older you are, the wiser you are. Aaron Rodgers is going to get his second W in the Super Bowl, and he's going to win it. So that's my prediction. Green Bay Packers will come out victorious and be champions once again. Wow, that's a bold prediction as we sit here in September 6th. So if this comes true, you've got to come back. If the Packers win the Super Bowl, you've got to come back to this video, like it, subscribe to my channel on YouTube, and go and share it to everybody. Because that is a major prediction. Bold prediction. So that's the video. If you like the video, sorry about the shaking camera there. I got excited. The Jets, there it is. The Packers will win the Super Bowl and go on and be victorious once again. I like the Packers. I like their talent. I like the defense. So that's all I have here. Thank you for watching and subscribing to the JFC Network. It's been a nice night with y'all. Enjoy the first game. Once again, I have the Falcons to win this football game and the Packers to win the Super Bowl. Yep, that is. You heard it first on the JFC Network. Like, subscribe, comment, everything you want. Hate me because it's a bold prediction, but it's a great prediction in my opinion. Have a nice night, y'all. God bless.